guys around a big goaltender.
Good to see Kula back in the lineup after missing a couple of games, nursing a mid-body injury. Veteran Dave Scatcherd overskates the puck. Now it in front, turned away from Nigel Dawes. Dawes and Machacek out there each had a 3-point game on Tuesday in the win over Lake Erie. First off from Menino, safe rebound, they score! Derek Nesbitt.
Wow. Not even a minute in. This is just setting the table. A low shot from the perimeter down the wing on a rush. And not sure about the coverage initially here. It's a 3-on-2. Scatcherd shot. Steered away with the right pad, but right onto Derek Nesbitt's stick. And he has an empty net. So the back check not there, 3-on-2. Pretty easy shot and not handled that cleanly. Throwing the puck right to the slot.
Just called up on Thanksgiving Day from the Gwinnett Gladiators. Got to spend Thanksgiving with his girlfriend and family in Chicago.
Well, did very well in Gwinnett too.
Yes, he certainly did. Point a game in the ECHL. With that offensive confidence carries over here. Postma up in the rush, has a step, working in, shoots off the bar. It's a score.
Absolutely it is. Yeah, it's spotted.
Late goal light for the referee. Keith Cavall makes sure it's good, and Paul Postma, second of the year, ties it at 1.
I saw the mesh move, and I'm not sure if anyone else did. The referee was late, as you mentioned, to make the decision. The goal light did not go on, but what a wrist shot. In tight on the shorthand side by Paul Postma. Just a rocket. First of all, good work at the blue line. Yes, absolutely. Very confident with the puck at the blue line, and that's where you have to be so careful in a good play. Look at that shot, just a terrific shot. But the play was made at the Wolves' blue line where they battle for it. If that puck goes the other way, you got a couple of guys caught, but they outmanned the Rivermen, moved up. As you mentioned, Gallivan and Postma, recognizing that, moved up on the free side of the ice where nobody was, and a nice soft pass across.
And why don't you make your standard statement there, a 6'7" goaltender. Yeah, your poor mother does not get a long visit with Billy Gardner on this trip.
Some people would say that's lucky.
Well, Ross in on a breakaway, shoots, he scores! I don't know if that was lucky, but the Wolves will take a 2-1 lead.
Quite honestly, you watch what happens here. Ben Bishop drops down again. He commits first, and that's what you cannot do as a goaltender. And Jared Ross, the veteran, takes his time and goes top shelf. Bishop very unhappy with himself, but just a terrific play in transition. Great break off the boards and a beautiful shot. And why would a goaltender go down? Don't know why, but a beautifully placed shot. That's a nice one there for Jared Ross. And the Wolves take the lead halfway through the game.
Jared Ross with his 5th goal this season, and how about those numbers in the last 8 games now? 9 points for Ross.
Some of his numbers this year early on. Every time we've seen him, he's played pretty well, no matter where he's been. Manitoba, I believe, and Rockford, and San Antonio.
Off the backboard, Spina trying to wheel out in front, broken up because Frida Nesbitt nearly took the head up, Menino off, and that's a sketch, and he scores. So Lively boards allow Peoria to tie to 2.
Not just Lively, it hits the partition, and instead of dropping straight down or back, it comes off on a funny carom right to Scatcherd on the opposite side, where there is nobody except the empty net. But first and foremost, the availability of this high slot shot, just too much time and room. And look at that puck, how it jumps off the back glass to Scatcherd on that side of the net. So Klink is on the other side. If it goes the other way, he's got it. But it moves across to Dave Scatcherd, and he makes no mistake with the vacated net.
Nesbitt and Spina earned the assist on Scatcherd's 3rd of the year at 4:43 of the 3rd period, tied at 2. After back-to-back goals by the Wolves. Bookends now by Peoria to tie this till.
Very shifty and a lot more confident in his game. Love it. And very well for the Wolves.
Overtime again is presented by Marathon. Marathon feeling the American spirit as both netminders will try and stretch out. Both teams with 1 win in the extra session. So 5 minutes, 4-on-4. Sudden death, next goal wins.
I was just going to say the last game that this team played, they also went into overtime and then a shootout. Nathan Oyster won it for them with a slap shot between the rings.
Yeah, 6th round, the slap shot goal by Oyster. It was the only goal.
First time he's ever had a shootout. Shot.
Waited a long time, decided to wind it up with a big bomb. Paul Postma opened up the scoring for Chicago with his second of the year, and now he comes up ice. Nice escape move by him. Sends it across for Krog. Looking for Hadar, cutting in, and Krasanovic took it away. Odd man rush now for the Rivermen. They hurry. 3-on-2. Spina drop pass for Benedict. Walking in. Blocked by Kulda. And it comes free to Darren Hadar. Played it to himself.
Yeah. Nice.
One-on-one with Nathan Oystrick. How many times did they do that in practice? Now turned over Ross. Blocking in. He blasted just wide.
That's too bad. The puck jumped on him when he received it. Couldn't quite get the wood on he wanted.
Now Masson up on the play. Takes the feed from Ross. Gives it back to Ross. Draws down this slot area. And Oystrick glued to him, took it away.
Pressure, one-on-one situations. You got to have a man. And Nathan Oystrick able to redirect that puck off Jared Ross's pass attempt that was going to Dawes.
Ross heads off for the change. Good work by him. Up ice. Gannon will dump it in deep. Out of his net. Slowly to play it again, but he rolls it around to Dawes. Dawes hit. That's going to be a turnover now for Mink. Checking out his options. Behind it, challenged by Masson. Mink able to escape. And now Dawes dropping back, poked it away.
Played by Hunt. Got away with one maybe.
One power play in the game for Peoria. The Wolves had 4. Power play goals for either team. Hunt ahead to Masson. To poke it around. Gannon gets a second crack at it. We'll settle it down. 2 minutes gone by in this overtime session as Machacek took it away, has a one-on-one. They work in, fakes, now releases, big rebound off of Bishop, picked up. Davies had a wrister again, Bishop, stop, rebound! Machacek in overtime, leads the team with 10 goals, and none bigger for number 8 than an overtime game winner.
Oh, that's a beauty. Big Mike Siklenka had a lot to do with that. He moved up on the initial rush, and then he just parked his large frame on the doorstep, and Ben Bishop, who was down, could not see anything and could not move. Mike Davies collected the puck, was very smart with it, did not just give it up. He took his time and put it to the net again. Here's the initial rush. Machacek shot, knocked down. Now Siklenka's going to stay in the vicinity. Now watch Davies. He doesn't give it up till he gets himself into a shooting area. Siklenka pulls out, and that opens up a little bit of space. And then there's the rebound off the Davies shot. And how does Spencer see that puck through the legs of the defenseman? Able to find the back of that big goal.
Oh, huge. He's riding a AHL high 4-game goal scoring streak now. How about that big-time goal by Spencer Machacek? 20 goals last year. Now he's halfway home with 10 already on this young season. Overtime game winner coming at 2:07. Stick around for the Capital Grille Rosemont. 3 stars of the game. We wine, we dine.